Hi again guys, it's Sam from Arturia here. In this episode we'll be exploring Pigment's new utility engine, a useful tool for when you're looking to expand the depth and texture of your patch. Let's take a closer look. The new utility engine can be added in addition to engines 1 and 2, providing you with the missing elements in your sound, whether you're looking for additional grit with the 2 noise sample layers, or adding some classic analog style depth with the additional oscillator, which uses various waveforms. Despite the name, you can also use it as a fully standalone engine that can produce sounds on its own. Let's check out its architecture and hear what it sounds like. As you can see, it's placed at the end of the engine selection and consists of 3 rows. The first 2 provide noise sample layers, while the lower one introduces the additional analog style oscillator. This means that on top of the existing engines, you can add 3 layers of signal, creating even thicker, warmer or grittier sounds. Let's listen with and without the utility engine on. The difference is pretty huge. Let's break it down with a closer look at those noise sample players. As mentioned, these are sample players, meaning that each one comes with a browser that offers various noise samples, from the more traditional white or pink noise to abstract ambient and field recording samples. You get the whole package. The richness of samples brings more variety and diversity than with analog noise generators, and it'll benefit any sound that you use it on. The controls built into these noise players are simple, but extremely useful. One of the most exciting ones is the loop button. Once you turn it on, it will loop your noise sample, and if you have a simple arpeggio running like this one, it will sound amazing, even on its own. Moving on, you can disable the loop and define the length of your samples like this. Further to this, you can enable the key track option, which, as you might have guessed, allows you to control the pitch of the sample by playing the keyboard, like this. You can change the pitch of the noise sample by playing with the tune control and adjust it to match whatever the other engines are playing. You also get a nice multi-mode filter to cut out lower or higher frequencies to suit your needs. The noise sample player also has a dedicated output section where you can define whether the signal will be sent to filter 1 or 2, as well as to set its overall volume. And of course, all of the non-continuous controls in the sample player are available as modulation destinations, so you can really go in depth with some experimentation. Before we move on to the analog oscillator, let's have a listen to some of the huge variety of noise samples that come included. You can't really go wrong with an extra oscillator. The utility engine's analog oscillator brings rich sounding waveforms, wave shaping capabilities, and a 6-octave range that lets you push your sound that little bit further beyond engines 1 and 2. Let's play this cool bass patch and hear how it sounds with and without the oscillator engaged. The utility engine turns this nice, shy bass patch into a deep, powerful sound that's just so much bigger. As for the oscillator's controls, there are some handy options to explore. Similarly to the analog engine, there's a waveform section with a set of classic waveforms. a width control that can alter the shape of the triangle and square wave, as well as tune and output sections to keep things in tune and to route your signal. Here you can set the signal to go to either effects bus, to the filters, or choose direct out. It's simple, but it's useful, and it can spark some really creative ideas when used in conjunction with engines 1 and 2. Okay, that's it. Hopefully that gave you plenty of ideas of how the utility engine can bring something extra to practically any patch, making it an essential tool for production and sound design. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more Pigments content in the future. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.